Hey, what's good, PA? What's good?
Um,
Welcome back.
welcome back indeed. I would say same old, but it's not same old, same old. I don't have my normal configuration.
Nick,
Nothing
what's up,
feels
buddy?
right.
No, it's I think everything's a little in a tivy, right?
Wonky.
Or a little not tivy, but tizzy, a tizzy wizzy. I
That
don't know,
happens.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that definitely happens. I've got so many things broken down that I've normally got set up that yeah, makes it tricky. What's up, Carter?
Tricky Ricky Carter, what's good, brother? Oh, speaking of Tricky Ricky Smith winning again, kicking some ass like he
Yeah,
does normally.
yeah.
He's an ass kicker, 75-time ass kicker.
Didn't get where he is for not doing that.
Isn't that the truth? The no truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
So help you God.
Oh man, I tell you, dude, my brain's a little scrambled, bro. I had so much going on today, man. I had to get the family ripper wagon all ready and cleaned up and detailed,
Yep.
just so it could be ready for the road. What else? Tried to do some Tetris with all the shit in the car. I tried to get the other. I'm just not going to be able to bring two motorcycles, dude. I tried to fit them both in
As
there, and I
soon
was
as you
like,
said
that's
it,
just.
I knew it was a bad idea as soon as you said it. And I'm looking at my stuff. And I'm like, oh Christ, it's at least a motorcycle, maybe size.
Yeah. I mean, with 5 boxes, the trophies, the tent, the banner boxes, the glow sticks, the wristbands, a motorcycle, and some other shit. It's packed.
Yep.
Hell yeah. We will be invading it. Oh man, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for yawning, dude. Not something I want to do, but hey, it's been one of those days. It's race week. I think that it's kind of like that comfortability, when you yawn because you're in a comfortable environment. I feel kind of like that's where I'm at right now, where we've just been,
The
we're
calm
really
before the
good.
storm.
Yeah. Where it's just like, okay, just gonna relax a little bit, and we spent a whole lot of time getting ready and prepared, and everything is kind of automated at this point. It's like you build it and kick it out to sea, and wherever it goes, it goes. Not much we can do at this point.
What's
John,
up,
how are you,
man?
sir? Yeah, super excited
Yeah.
about this weekend. Absolutely excited to be at the shop there with you Thursday. And Adam, I was actually just talking to Adam about that. We'll get out there about 5 or 5:30, hang out for a little bit, set up the studio, whatever that means. And
Exactly.
usually it's pretty straightforward. We try to make everything as easy as we can on the road, but now that we got a little more room, might make it a little more fancy. I could throw a light in there, I bet.
I've got a small one with me, but it's going to be kind of the same issue of any time. It's just a matter of what configuration of equipment are we going to be able to pull off and use. But I've got a good plan A and plan B.
Yeah, of course you do. And that's how we roll. We got plan A through Z typically. You got to have some contingency plans constantly. I'll be
Amen.
in Darlington for the IHRA Hot Ride Classic. I wish the ADRL the best of luck for the weekend. Thanks, Carter.
Likewise.
I can guarantee you our crowd and spectator turnout's going to be 500 million times better than that event. I'm just saying. I'm excited for you, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another picture in a winner's circle.
I definitely am looking forward to you in the winner's circle as normal, stacking trophies, bro, just like you roll.
Cash
I'm
and check.
sure your parents are looking at getting another curio cabinet here pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, I know that one's getting pretty full already. So yeah, that's awesome, Carter. And we'll be representing. We got some Burrow Max motorcycles too, or a motorcycle, but it'll be fun. Wish you were there riding around with me, buddy. But we'll catch up. Whether it's XRP or Huntsville, one of the two. Yes.
Dan Lucas saying he's ready. Steve Elliott
Amen.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. We're looking pretty good, guys. I think we've going after the black IHRA Ironman. That's super bitching. And there's no doubt in my mind that you're not going to get it, Carter. 100%. Because you are the epitome of a young man that when you put your mind to it, you accomplish it. It's
Yeah,
just
he
that
already,
unwavering faith. You've already
he
got it.
knows what shelf it's going on already.
Yeah, there's a lot of hotels sold out within 100 miles. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Actually, I was kind of getting the same feedback. Brad said that people were having a hard time getting hotel rooms and stuff. So, I said, well, I hope that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
know exactly how to take it, but I'm going to take it for the best.
You're welcome, Carter. We love you, man. We love you, dude. You're our little stud, bro. Much love to you. Much love. And say hi to your mom and dad for us as well. Tell your dad I'm going to go look at a 70 CUDA with a 900 horsepower 440 in it on the way down. I know Adam doesn't know about that, but it's in Cadiz, Kentucky, and it's literally off the highway. So on the way down, we're going to stop off. I'm going to take a peek at it and then make my way down there. So Carter, I know your dad is a Mopar guy, so we're pretty excited. He had the red. We talked about a Duster. It's a red Duster or Demon.
Demon.
That's right. Demon.
Well, hopefully you're ready to buy it, and then we have more room to haul shit.
Wait, I am confused. We can't haul shit in a CUDA, in a Challenger.
Hey, we'll put something in it, even if it's cameras or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, Fear's got a fan.
Oh dang, that's Ben Man. That's Ben Man. He's coming to hang out with my wife tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, he's coming to drop off some eggs. Ben is my local farmer hookup, our free range organic. He's got a little farm of chickens, so it's I get all my eggs from Ben. And he works for a super badass fence and decking company here in St. Louis, so he's going to come out and measure up the deck. We've had some serious hailstorms blowing through over the past 6 months to a year. We had like 4 or 5 real serious storms just in our like 5-mile radius in this past year, which is crazy. So everybody around us has new roofs and new decks and a lot of it's been so bad. Yeah, new cars. It's been so bad that I think it was State Farm took the baseball field, Ozzy's or
Car Shield
Field. Yeah, took up one of their entire parking lots and put a giant tent in there with like 6 inspection bays and a giant rig and a bunch of cars, and like they're full on. It's like basically built a whole nother city in that parking lot. And they've been there for going on a few months now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're getting I'm getting really excited, man. Boy, how about that post? Getting some good traction.
I'm telling you, it's getting some eyes on it. That's for sure.
I was not expecting that.
Man, I am so happy to not have this is one moment I'm happy to not have my headphones on.
Oh, oh yeah, I can't help it. It drives Lori crazy too, but it's just something so good about massaging your gums with the pick. It's so nice.
Oh, I get
Western Fence and Deck for all y'all hail repair needs. That's for anybody in St. Louis area, which I don't think anybody is. However, 59,000 views. Hey, let's recheck that, Nick. Let me go in here real quick. Let me give everybody an update. 4 days in on this post. All right, the ADRL post. Give me just a second. I'm going to scroll down to it, and this was the one I made 4 days ago. We are at. This has had 112,000 views in 4 days. So I don't know what's going on down there in Montgomery and Huntsville and Birmingham and Columbus, Georgia, but people are picking up on it, man. So yeah, not 59,000 views, 112,000 views. So that's great, and it's driven about 700 people to the website. So. That's good. We'll take it. We're getting shitloads of followers. I mean, it's just super fantastic. Super fantastic. I say that all the time, but I can't think of anything else to say. So we're hoping it's a fence bender. It's my new term. It's going to be a fence bender. It's not just a banger, but it's going to be a fence bender. Looks like we have about 18 pro mods. At this point, 18 pro mods showing up. That's just pro extreme. I don't know how many pro nitrous cars are going to be showing up. Quite a few. And then we got some dragsters. And then that 550 class is going to be really good. We should have a good 20 to 30 car turnout for the 550 class. Thanks, Carter. You're like the, how do I explain it? You're like the that amber, the little ember of coal that is just constantly lit and putting off the heat to help fuel the ADRL. Because I'm willing to bet Carter knows more about the ADRL than I do. As ridiculous as that sounds.
Nope.
Probably more than Adam and I combined.
Oh yeah, he's got me beat for sure.
I would almost put Carter up against Brett Kepner in the big scheme of things.
Maybe we'll have a good trivia battle one day.
You're right. You are right, Nick. We are the godfather of professional 8th mile drag racing. Well, I wouldn't say professional 8th mile drag racing, but we are the godfather of outlaw pro mod professional 8th mile drag racing for sure. No doubt about that. All right. So, yeah. So it's going to be good, man. I'm glad we're getting this one out. Tuesday night's good. Wonder if the 80-year-old bounce house still exists. Wonder if that 80-year-old bounce house still exists.
What is he talking about?
What are you talking about?
Was there one? I'm assuming.
Yeah, we have them. We've had one. We had one at SGMP, and we're going to have one again here at
I feel like this is. It was just like I'm thinking he's talking about something from before. So I don't know if there was like a branded one that's out there. That was my thought.
Maybe. My first 80-year-old race was in Memphis, and Eric Enders was driving one of Keith Haney's nitrous pro mods up there. Well, that's great, man. I love it. You know, I love hearing stories like that because the ADRL history is so rich, and we're going to continue forging good, rich history. And I have a feeling this Montgomery race is going to be one for the record books. We had a branded ADRL. It was in one of the old ADRL promos from back in the day. Huh. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely have our own design. Well, slow is fast, though.
Yeah.
We'll eventually have to get to. We'll get to having an ADRL rig, you know, that we can have everything into, and it'll be all full on. 2006. Okay, yeah. Crazy to think that that's almost 20 years ago, huh?
Phew. Yeah, not too far off from it. That is for sure.
Yep. So, lots of pro mods.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wonder if the National Guard took it back. It was probably theirs. They're like, fuck that, we're taking it back.
Yeah. I doubt they'd let us use it now. Unless, you never know.
Hey, dude, we're not sold out to the Sheik.
You know? No. Yeah, no, that definitely was a problem.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the problem. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep it out of the desert, and we're gonna keep it right here in the good old Midwest, Southwest, Southeast, South Central.
Well, just say USA.
America.
I don't want to pigeonhole us into
fucking America.
One set region.
No, we're not, as a matter of fact, because there's other things that would potentially make that a fact that it's not set in one particular spot.
Yep. That's the thoughts.
You bringing Burromax for me to ride? Yeah, I got a Burromax. I'm bringing a Burromax, Nick. Faux show. All right, Carter. Sounds good, dude. Appreciate you. I told Carter that he's the historian for the organization.
Yeah, he's the historian. He's the historian and the future. It's a weird combo.
I know, right? The historian and the future of the ADRL. Appreciate that, Carter. Yeah, I love it. It's all good. It is all good. So let's see here. So what you got, Adam? What's good with you, brother?
Same old over here. Just getting ready for the week. Packing, getting everything set up. Running over all the checklists, all that fun stuff. The usual.
Yep. The usual maneuge. All I've got to do basically is break down the camera, computer, hard drive, switcher, whatever other cords you think we need.
and really just the power and the HDMI for the cameras, the switcher, probably the USB, maybe. But I know I have one as well. So
I
yeah,
could bring the USDs.
yeah, could
Ah, they're gonna be there.
see if
The
anybody's
USDs
interested. But
nuts. Oh my lord! I tell you, man, I'm so happy to get my old Fisher's set back, that power amp, because I want to tell you, dude, that thing is a fucking pounder. I mean, for real, man. There's something about stereos from the 70s that are unlike anything else, man. It's solid wood cabinets, solid wood grill, the
well,
speakers.
even an amp, like a guitar amp, a bass amp. I looked at plenty that were tube, and they've got that warmth. They've got a sound. They've got a certain thing to them that even the newer ones that have the digital tube, it's not the same. You just can't replicate it.
No, you can't. Oh,
I have 2 GoPros in the bag for
yes,
just
he
such
does.
occasions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that amp there, that amp is serious, bro. I mean, it's a 20 pound. That thing weighs 20 pounds.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you kill somebody with it.
I can't even turn those. I can't turn it up halfway, and those speakers in this room are like, it's like, damn, holy shit. I don't even want to turn it up any further because I have a feeling the cones are just gonna explode into dust.
Yeah, don't want to
Well,
over push them, but
no.
it's fun.
But does it count if I replace the speakers in the cabinets? I don't know what it'd be counting for, but I mean, they're vintage and they're cool and they sound great, but
right?
am I fucking them up by changing out the speakers?
In my opinion, no.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was thinking.
if you're a purist or anything like that, then yeah, I mean you have to go with a vintage number for number model and replace it with that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
But if you've got the screen on it and the speakers themselves aren't typically visible in those cabinets, then who gives a shit? I'd rather have a speaker that can handle it and probably sound a little bit better, especially on the low end with the upgrades and changes in speakers, than worrying about that. It's probably a lot cheaper too.
Yeah, for sure. We just need to buck up and buy whatever fucking rig Jay is using. I
What are you
mean,
talking
basically, he has our camera
about? Oh, for camera
for
stuff?
live streaming, but he's got like he's got the screen that goes over the top of the camera with like a little blur out thing, and he's got some box that hangs from the bottom, which I guess is like looks like some gigantic transmitter box or some shit with the boom mic on it.
Yep.
Looks good.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah, I mean he's got a good. It all depends on how and what you're doing with it. Jay's got a good setup for what he does with it for the live streaming right on the track and commenting in the video,
Right.
which is good.
Yeah.
For more what I'm doing with the setting up the live stream and just letting it go, I'm hoping to actually pipe the announcer into my mixer, which then goes into the computer, which then goes out to the live stream so that I don't have to use.
Hold on, dude. Did you say you're going to try to pipe the announcer?
Yeah. That's one of my goals.
Everybody heard it.
Yeah. But then that way I don't have to use an external microphone. It takes the wind out of the equation, a lot of the sound quality stuff. So pros and cons on both sides. Yeah, it's more of a guerrilla tactic with what Jay does and how he goes about it, which is great.
Yeah. Do you think it's more orangutan or silverback?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah. And are orangutans gorillas? What's the difference? What's the difference between a monkey and a gorilla?
I think just size.
Is that it? I mean, can't orangutans get huge? Shouldn't they be gorillas?
Orangutans are, I mean, it's a different type within the over. I mean, a monkey I think covers it all, or primate covers it all.
Yeah.
I mean, monkey is kind of a generic term that gets tossed around on any and all of them.
Yeah. So very primitive.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
It's probably where it derives from.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. It's on the ADRL Adrenaline on Asphalt promo on YouTube. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yep. Adrenaline on Asphalt.
Check that out.
Yes. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. In case, I don't know that everybody knows this, but it was great while we were at SGMP. We got some intimate time with Cletus McFarland's crew team, recording team. What do you want to call them? Videographers. Yeah, so we got some screen time in front of them, and we sent them a whole bunch of information and some releases, and they're going to be releasing some ADRL stuff on Cletus's YouTube, which is pretty sweet. But we'll be back to much bigger and better, to where they'll be happy that they're on the ADRL stuff.
Oh yeah, no, that was
For sure.
That was the first one. So yeah, it was an endeavor, but we got there. We got through it.
That's right.
On to number 2. Yeah.
So what do we got today? What do we got today?
And I really don't have too much of anything topic wise. We've got the list
Cool.
of death. I almost anticipated, and it seems like when I prepare topics, everybody in the chat just wants to talk about drag racing, and
buddy, what's up, good?
And the topics just stack up. And then, of course, a week that I anticipate that we'll be talking about drag racing leading up to the race.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
That's how the world works.
I did hear an interesting fact about how a handful of scientists said that it literally is impossible for humans to go outside the Earth's radiation belt, and that they have yet to develop the technology that would protect humans from making it through that radiation belt that goes around the Earth.
Now, are you talking about the radiation belt that goes around the Earth, or are you talking about the I think it's the Van Buren or Van Allen radiation belt that's out in space?
Well, that's the one that goes around the Earth.
Well, it doesn't encompass the Earth, though.
Well, it has to do with the magnetic poles.
Right. Well, it's not like a shield, though.
It's well, I mean, it's all encompassing. It's just maybe not like a sphere around a sphere, if you look at it that way. But it is. There's no way to not get through it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I watched it. I thought it was pretty fucking interesting.
No, I get it.
Definitely interesting. Yeah, they say really the only way that you could not have to go through it is if you take off through the poles. No, I don't know. You tell me. Very weird.
I'm not a space scientist, so I have no idea either.
Yeah. I wish I would stop yawning. I should go drink another cup of coffee, or drink a Red Bull, or pound a 24-hour energy drink or something, Adam.
It's way too late in the day for me to pull any of that kind of stuff.
Oh, shit. You know what's weird is that coffee actually makes me tired. I can drink coffee and then like a half an hour, 45 minutes later, go to bed. It's kind of fucked up.
Yep, doesn't do that for me.
So are you excited to go to Montgomery? I mean, just generally speaking, it's a new track. I love going and seeing new tracks. I like going to new tracks.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it'll be Friday morning when everything is done, set up, and everything that will be is going to be and has been. Then it's racing. So at that point, yeah, it's a lot easier. But
yeah,
leading up to, there's still so many not unanswered questions. Like there's things that are pivotal out there that we just don't know, but just so many things to still do, figure out, coordinate, and get done. So yeah, once all that's out of the way and it's racing time, yeah, then I'm just running around with the camera. It's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited to get in the market, new area, new territory, new racetrack, meet Brad, meet Brian. Check out the place, map out parking, it's going to be good, dude. I'm really, really, really hoping that the highways get shut down. I go to jail. I pay a fine. But it's one for the record books. really hope we could do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, just chuck me the keys and your credit card when that happens, and we'll figure it out from there.
I'll bring a whole bunch of cash.
Deal.
I wonder how often. Can't wait until this weekend. Going to be a great show. Amen, Chris. I wonder. So I'm writing checks. I'm not bringing cash. I got sketchy a couple times. The last 2 times that I brought a satchel full of cash with me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly right, Nick. Good one, buddy. It's possible that shut down the North Montgomery. It's possible.
That'd be cool.
Dude,
basically the main, and there's only one way in.
Yeah, well, I guess we got to be careful what we ask for. Somebody said, so if I walk there, I get in for free? Yeah. I said, yes, sir. Yeah. If somebody drop you off, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's cool, dude. Whatever. Bring your homeboys. Grab a couple 40s, walk a couple miles, get wasted, and by the time you get there, you'll be lit, man. Smoke a blunt, do your shit, and come on in.
You can talk to any of the other people out on Facebook that apparently don't have friends or people that want to hang out with them, and maybe they can catch a ride with them, and they can save a little bit of money on their parking.
Yeah, how about that too? How about you grab a friend and load up the car and save them a little bit of money?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
$25 for a car load. Hell of a lot better than even $15 a person.
Dude, like I put on that post the other day, it doesn't matter where you're going. You can go to a professional baseball game, a football game. You can go to a fucking circus. You can go to motocross, Monster Jam, a car show. You can go to like the St. Louis Auto Show convention. It doesn't matter. PRI. It doesn't matter where you go. You got to pay for a ticket to get into the event. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to pay to park somewhere. And that's the bottom line. So if you can't fucking understand that it's like nothing else and it's the same as anywhere else, you're going to have to pay to park somewhere, but you're getting into the event for free, but you get to pack the car with as many people as you want. People were reaching out asking if it was $25 per person in the car to park. They're like, that doesn't make sense. Why? We got to pay $25 per person to park in the car? It's like, what? Wait a second. What? Yeah, somebody told me that people were asking that. I don't even get it. Right. How do you even, what? How do you even come up with that? I don't even rent a bus or something, man. Get a party bus. That'd be a great night, right? Go out, get tore down, take the party bus to the racetrack, pull in there. I mean, it's going to be great, dude. It's going to be
swing back, pick you up, head on home.
Yep. I'm just so grateful for all the fans, all the racers, everybody that's going to show up. This is going to be a super banger. Super banger. But yeah, I'm excited to look at I'm excited to get there. Check out the track. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be nice to be boots on the ground with it as opposed to just looking at satellite images or pictures, video clips on Facebook and trying to create a 3D mental map of the location. But yeah.
You hit that right on the head. You hit it right on the head, son.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby. All right. Well, let's see here. Nope. Friday's good.
Yeah. Saturday keeps kind of bouncing around.
Yeah. Saturday is first there was none, and then it was 30, and then it went down to 20, and then none, and up to 30. Like, who fuck it? They can't ever figure this shit out. But in the big scheme of things, I'm happy with that.
That's it's only, they're only talking 20-30%. So even that's not that bad. It could be isolated. There's so many variables and factors that go into it.
Yeah. I mean, look at what the chance of precipitation was at SGMP, like 60%, 50%. And then it only rained overnight, and they still managed to get the track together. So,
I mean, like XRP, any meteorologist would have told us, what are you thinking? And we just happened to be in that one magical little spot where it had no impact or minimal impact at least.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, the universe is absolutely looking out for us.
No, I agree.
God, the universe, just looking down on us, going, hey, you guys are working hard. We're going to take good care of you, and it's coming around, man. It's super.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
James,
coming
we'll
around.
be at the track early on Thursday. I'm sure. Or I'm hoping.
Who is that?
James was asking what time y'all going to be at the track on Thursday.
Oh, what time are we going to be at the track on Thursday? We're going to be there pretty much. So all day for the most part is going to be parking, rig parking. But while we're there, so the gates will be open. We'll be letting you guys in. However, we'll be meeting with Brad to mark out VIP parkings and stuff for spectators and all that kind of stuff. So, but we'll be there Thursday. Actually, get down there Wednesday night. Yes, sir.
Yes,
And yep. So we'll get down there Wednesday night. We'll be hanging out, doing a little observation, little reconnaissance, planning, letting them know where we want people parked. Then it's on. It's game time, 8 a.m. Friday morning. So if you're planning on coming Thursday, just know gates are going to close at 8. Hell yeah, brother. Gates are going to close at 8 p.m. And then overnight stacking will happen. And if you don't know what overnight stacking is, it's basically where you just pull your rig off the side of the road or somewhere, just stage it somewhere, crash out. If you get there like at midnight, 1 o'clock, just go to sleep, hang out, park off the side of the road until the gates open at 8 a.m. For me, up by the staging lanes. I don't know. I mean, we'll take care of everybody, brother. I don't know the layout of Montgomery, so I'm not sure where the campers. I'm not sure where all the parking is for the rigs by the staging lanes, but we'll make sure that you're taken care of, Nick.
He'll have his trailer.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to remember the aerial view, but even that view is old, right? They said the Google Maps aerial view was outdated.
Yeah, it's a little bit outdated. Apparently, there's a couple buildings that they've put in since that one. So yeah, I mean, we've got a rough guesstimate, an idea, an approximation, but we'll definitely get and figure out a spot. That won't be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Hey Nick, do you mind if we park? If I park the Burromax in your camper at night and your motorcycle trailer? I need a place to stick that thing overnight. I don't want to load it into the van. And
Nick, don't tell people that.
I have small. Oh boy, you better follow that up quick, dude. You better fucking follow that up quick, bro. For real. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh.
So many things. I mean, if anybody else wants to pop in a guesstimate or a wager on what Nick was trying to say,
I could park with the fridge. Yes. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother. Small trailer. Oh,
okay.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Good one. Glad you followed that up. So let's see what else. Hey, it's Tuesday night. Bet you didn't know. How about some weird facts? How about a couple weird facts from each of us, Nick or Adam? Bet you didn't know what about you. You do one, I'll do one. You do one, I'll do one.
About us ourselves?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Bet you didn't know this about Prince Adam. Bet you didn't know this about me.
I mean, most people, unless you know me, and most people even that know me probably don't even register it on some points, but I do not and will not wear jeans.
Huh.
Won't happen.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought, we were always hanging. I mean, I just figured Adam's a homebody. Why would he wear jeans?
I mean, I'm always comfy. No doubt about that. But I can't stand them. It's something that happened. I don't know what happened or how it happened, but I established in my mind long ago that they were, and they have been not for me ever since.
That's interesting, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking
not too interested in changing or trying them or anything like that.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
My
Would have never guessed.
my pickiness of eating is well known and well documented. The ghost hunting thing is well known and documented.
Kyle Moore knew that.
Yeah. Yeah. Will not wear jeans. People have tried. Ex-wives, maybe that's why they're ex-wives. I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Ex-girlfriends, moms, sisters. Ain't happening.
Mom, sisters, cousins, nieces, uncle, aunts, nephew.
Yep.
That's
Not
friends.
interested.
Huh, that's pretty awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something. Fuck is must be pretty boring, dude. Huh. Um I was one of the youngest Marines ever selected to be a drill instructor.
Nice. Didn't know
Yeah.
that part of it. I knew
Yeah.
the drill instructor part.
Yeah.
From
in Marine Corps history, one of the youngest ever.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
nice.
19. Now, you go back to like World War I or World War II, where fucking kids were lying about their age, joining when they were 14 and 15, and then they're doing their out in the field with 3 years of combat experience, and they're 17, 18 years old.
I'm sure the Civil War.
Troops.
The Civil War probably holds a lot of records for youngest and oldest of a lot of different things.
Yeah, absolutely. How about you, Nick Rabe?
Anybody out there got any fun facts they want to share with the group?
Yeah. How about a fun fact about yourself that we wouldn't have known about?
Trying to think of any others.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Oh, I got one. I can blow air out of my tear ducts.
Okay. I don't think I have any interesting physical talents like that.
Yep. It's hilarious. Since I started growing out my beard, I since I've started growing out my beard, I swear, where was I actually that somebody, and I'm assuming you're talking about me only because I've heard like 4 other people say that to me in the past week. Like, did you know you look like? Oh, I know. I was at a friend of mine's house. He had a get together and we're all hanging out. And he had a bunch of new people over, and the one guy's like, "Dude, you know who you look like?" And I thought he was gonna say Ray Liotta because my whole life I've gotten Ray Liotta, especially when I was younger. But he's like, "Do you look like Richard Rawlings?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's a new one." And the next day, somebody said the same shit, and I'm like, "All right, what the fuck, dude? I've had a mohawk for 15 years now, 20 years." Back and forth though. But Rawlings has, I guess his hair is more long and combed back. But yeah, I grow my beard out, and then I'm Richard Rawlings.
Yeah,
he looks like Fears.
It's the gray, I'm guessing. You see what Kyle threw up there?
I was held hostage. Bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna need some more information on that one, Kyle.
Yo, Kenny, what's good, dude?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, it's all good, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kenny. We are gonna smash it.
Throw the kitchen sink at it.
Smash it. Throw the kitchen sink at it.
That is faux show.
Okay, he's impersonating you. That's
one,
right.
Nick threw this out, but we all knew.
I worked the street corner. What's that even fucking mean? You're a prostitute?
On the side.
Sweet, dude. Good for you.
What's up, Jim?
Oh, fucking all right. What's up, Jim Howard? Hope all is well, brother. Hope all is well. Look at that picture of the goats there. Tooch Kenny and old Donald Long. True story. Oh, fucking right, Kyle. Were you in the classroom when that happened?
Oh, okay.
You have no idea how many times I have told people that fucking story, dude, where my story was, hey, yeah, I remember one time I went on vacation during the wintertime. We went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, got a cabin up in the fucking mountains, and we're all hanging out, and sure shit, my school was on Fox News, and the SWAT was surrounding the school, and it was this big fucking thing, and we were all over the news on Fox News. I'm like, oh my God, my high school's on Fox News during class. That's right. Well, apparently one of Kyle Moore's classmates got pissed off or something because he had been getting fucked with or bullied or some shit, had said some shit to the principal about it. It told the right avenue of people like, hey, this motherfucker keeps messing with me. And apparently something happened. I don't know if he was suspended. He said some shit. Something happened. Kyle probably knows better than me, but he goes home, gets a whole bunch of knives and a whole bunch of weed, and he comes back and he tells his teacher basically to get the fuck out of the class. He's got knives in his hand. Teacher's like, oh shit, okay. So the teacher fucking bails, and Kyle, I mean, you're an eyewitness. You were in the class when this happened. I guess he sits down and kicks the teacher out, locks the door, and fucking starts rolling joints. And you, Kyle Moore, and I'm sure a handful of other dudes are sitting around getting blazed in class. Is that what happened, dude?
Like an all right time. I mean, bro, if I'm going to be held hostage, that's the way to get it done.
Yeah. Kyle Moore, you weren't held hostage. You're like, this is the greatest day ever, dude. My buddy kicked the teacher out. Yeah. Now he's rolling joints in class, and we're all getting high in the fucking helicopters. A gun? He had a gun? Oh, shit. I thought he had a bunch of knives.
Yeah. That's not hostage. That's a hookup.
Yeah, that's right. That is a hot hookup. But, yeah, go get that Iron Man, Carter. You got it, brother. But yeah, so they all sat around the classroom getting ripped, dude. Like, how fucking great is that? Like, it's pretty fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I had to do all that before going into the classroom. So, I mean, that would have been a time saver.
But yeah, dude, it was crazy. I mean, I think they had army tanks, not army tanks, but SWAT. I'm sure they had SWAT and all that shit. Yeah. So Kyle Moore, what happened? Did they knock on the door?
What are they going to do? They're going to pump smoke into the room?
It was like,
it's already full.
We know you're in there. Please open the door, or we're going to tear gas all your classmates.
Dave don't live here.
He said he had a gun, and yes, we smoked, pointed it at the teacher to leave. Yes, we smoked. He pointed it at the teacher to leave. Are you fucking serious, dude? I had no idea he had a gun. I thought he had knives. I thought he brought a knife and told the teacher to get the fuck out. Either way, gun, knife, doesn't matter. See ya. Dude, when I tell people that the Zumwalt School District, middle school and high school, is out of fucking control, it was out of control. And I mean that on a national level. I mean, we had the highest rate of teen pregnancy in fucking middle school.
Yeah, we called it the Fertile Fort over at our school. We're over in the good part of town.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was, we had, what was I saying? I totally lost.
You guys had a lot of pregnancy, and then there was heroin.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, it was horrible, dude. I mean, by the time dude, it was so many kids pregnant in middle school, kids selling weed in middle school. Dude, we were gambling at lunch in middle school. Everybody brought dollars, and we were fucking playing craps in 6th and 7th grade in fucking middle school. That would never happen these days. And we had friends that would like go to Mr. Bulky's, buy 10 pounds of fucking candy and bring it back to school and sell candy in the hallways of other kids, like crack and shit. And then like, I mean, it was crazy. It was literally crazy. And I'm pretty sure if you were from in the Zumwalt School District, if you were a kid that started smoking weed, it happened in like 6th or 7th grade. You were probably 11 or 12 when that went down. Like that didn't happen any later in life. Like that's a normal thing. If you went to Zumwalt, you were drinking and smoking weed in 6th grade. That's when it started, because everybody had older brothers in 7th and 8th grade. I mean, and that's just how it was over there. But yeah, man, fuck. I mean, when I was a freshman, there were kids dying in drunk driving accidents, kids ODing on heroin, kids fucking eating acid and flipping out and coming to school. Kids would just eat acid at school. And everybody would walk around frying balls in school all the time. And dude, it was literally out of control. Then they started bussing in city kids from St. Louis out to our high school, and there were racial fights. There was 10 on 10, 15 on 15 in the hallways. Lunch was like fast time at Richmond High. I mean, there was brawls everywhere. May the 4th be with you.
Amen.
Amen. Appreciate that, Kenny. Early flight, brother. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Like, but it was awesome. I tell you, it made one serious generation of about 10 to 15 years of some super hardcore critical thinking kids. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it created all ends of the spectrum. So yes, as well as it may have created some of those, boy, it created some dregs of society, I'm sure, as well.
well, frankly, most of those kids died. I hate to say it.
Oh, natural selection. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we had a kid down the street from us that was part of that group, just a little shithead kid. Ended up going to juvie, tried to escape juvie, ran across the highway. Him and like 3 other kids got smoked by cars on highway, dead. See ya. Kid behind us, Brian Bolch, was a fucking bully. He used to pick on me and shit when I was a kid. Was eating acid at his house in middle school. I think he was in 8th grade. Maybe he was a freshman. Parents were out of town. He was partying. Fucking shot himself in the head on acid during the middle of a party in his bedroom.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. Kids hanging themselves in the woods behind our house. Dude, it was, my whole area is crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. Totally crazy, but awesome. Anyways, I won't get off that topic. It was just nuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, anyways, man, I got nothing else. What else were we talking about?
I mean, really, we don't have too much of anything in particular. It's all been pretty much drag wars.
Yep, that's right, dude.
I mean, what else is there to talk about? That's what the nation is talking about right now.
It is. That is what the nation is talking about.
We're content providers. We're supposed to provide content, and goddamn it, it's our responsibility to talk about what's on the forefront minds of Americans.
Anybody want to over/under on attendance at the race?
I'll be there. So yeah, I'll bet that I'll be there.
Well, I mean, the fact that we've gotten, dude, that is a banger. I mean, that's a banger of a post, dude. I'm pretty excited about the performance of that. I wasn't expecting that kind of traction, pun intended, on that post after 4 days, dude. That's crazy. I've just never posted anything like that's had that kind of traction in 4 days. You don't normally get 112,000. You just don't get 112,000 people looking at something in 4 days. It's crazy.
Sure. So what are you thinking?
Oh fuck! There's no way I could tell. I couldn't tell you, man.
Well,
I don't really.
It's hard to put a bet on. I don't know.
Man. I mean, look, I've got so many racers.
Over 500. Over 500.
Oh, we're gonna fucking smoke that, dude. Oh, okay. It's gonna be way, way beyond that. No. I'm thousands, baby, thousands. I'm not talking hundreds.
You talking per day or total between the 2 days?
Let's say that again.
Total between the 2 days, I'm assuming.
Oh, total between the 2 days, thousands at least. Fuck, man, I'm hoping at least 10,000, 5 to 10,000.
I was shooting for 15.
15,000, at least. That's kind of the goal. 15,000 would be great. I'm hoping even more. The amount of racers that has shared that, the amount of racers that have reached out to me, the amount of new racers that are joining, the amount of new fans just from talking to us at the last event. Amen. The amount of new racers just from getting out and about and having the podcast and meeting new people at the events, like when we went to Duck X and Lights Out and U.S. Street Nationals and
World Series Pro Mod
and stuff. I mean, it's invaluable to get out and meet people, pump out some content, put on a good show, stay consistent with it, and keep fucking grinding, bro. And it's But I really like what Cletus was saying,
Message.
he's got a good message. If you guys don't follow Cletus, follow him. We're kind of working with his team, as a matter of fact, or have been, but we've got some stuff coming up. We got all kinds of stuff coming out that we just can't fucking talk about, but it's good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's real good. It's real good. I mean,
it's going to be pretty good, no doubt.
The phone calls that I've been getting, the magnitude of what the fuck's happening is pretty crazy, dude. To be honest with you, I've got to. We've just really got to look at everything from a very savvy business standpoint on how to effectively do it all.
Sure.
Because that motherfucking ball's rolling and it's there, and I can't drop any names or talk about the organizations or what the fuck's happening, or if there's even organizations involved, which I might have sort of spilled some beans. But regardless, we got a lot of really good shit happening right now. But slow is fast, and we've got all summer to start planning stuff. So we're gonna keep doing our thing and going at it. We're just keep doing our thing and going at it.
Amen.
And we're not gonna stop. And we're gonna find our niche. We're gonna find our secret sauce. We don't give a shit about what anybody else is doing. And we're just gonna put on some killer shows and do our thing, and it's gonna be a good time, man. That's really what we got to do, is focus on the task at hand. Focus on the task
100%.
at hand.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, I'm really excited about potentially taking the Cutlass to Chris Duncan and having him do some work on that fucking thing.
Yeah, me too. Outside of the content aspect of it, or the potential of the content aspect of it, yeah, giddy up.
Fuck yeah, giddy up. I'm gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to start something affordable. Gonna have to start somewhere that's, that makes sense for me as a new racer. I'm gonna go down to the school. I'm gonna get my license, but
there's some tracks around that you'd be able to race that at. I mean, you're not gonna be able to, you wouldn't be able to take a pro extreme car to them, but
right,
for what you're looking to do, it'll fit and work.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just nothing serious. Maybe a 550. Look, I don't have a team of mechanics. I got me and maybe somebody local that could help me out, but I can't do like what I can do anything. However, I got bigger fish to fry. I'm just looking for something fun to race, do some bracket racing in a 550 car, index racing in this Cutlass. Should be fun. Should be a good ass time. I'm already there. I already had a $15,000 rear end put in it. God, who would have thought, man? Jesus, 15 grand just for a rear end. Woo, son.
No, thank you.
Steve Wiley was selling all his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think we talked about that on one of the ADRL podcasts, because he put that that post out. He had just gotten his tattoos, Texas Grim Reaper tattoo, and was putting his post about stepping back. And who knows? He may come back someday. May pull a Tom Brady.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. A little Tom Brady action. I could do that all glass, all steel class.
I like those cars.
Wait, but I think you got to have metal fenders, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, everything on it has to be metal, I believe, aside from the hood, and then the glass. Everything was regular glass.
The side glass, I think, can be not glass. I think the front and back glass has to be glass. The windows don't necessarily.
I thought it was the other way around, but I could be totally wrong.
I could be wrong too. And
the only thing I think that's a tricky part about that class is that, with it being all steel, all glass, I'd imagine that they only run radial.
I don't think those were radial cars, were they?
Yes.
Maybe they were. Oh, they were radio cars, weren't they?
We were at a radial event, so I'm assuming, and I would figure that
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, it was
keeping
a
in
radio
line
event.
with the vintage aspect of it, it'd be hard to keep a car all steel, all glass, and then be able to throw big ass slicks on it. That would be, in my mind, it wouldn't seem like that would work, but I have no idea.
That's true.
See, I don't know. But I love that class because of the nostalgia aspect of it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'd like to try to keep mine as original as possible. I might just do like a fucking Pro Street class.
According to James, they can run a 28-inch slick.
Okay, 28.
That'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
I could do a 28. I got a 31 and a half on it now. 31 and a half by 17, 15. It's a pretty big tire.
I would definitely entertain the addition of that as a regular class.
I think Hank's right. I think they need to come out with a 33-inch radial and stretch it on a wider rim. Outlaw Pro Street. How would we make that work? How could we make it an outlaw Pro Street class? I mean, what are the restrictions or what are the rules on that class? How does that even work?
It would, I would guess, it would all have to come down to body length modifications.
I mean, I guess.
But from the outlaw aspect of it, I mean, what do you do? Regulate it by engine size? In my opinion.
Yeah, I don't honestly know. I tell you, man, there's a million different fucking classes, and I'm slowly learning most of them. But what is Pro Street? I'm curious.
Isn't that pretty close to factory? It's just the addition of some safety, but I'm talking right out of
Pro
Google.
Street's a small tire category. It's on a 400 Pro tree. Okay, so qualified based on ET, quickest, slowest, assisting car field. That doesn't tell me shit.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty standard. It'd be more in the rules.
Oh, that's PDRA's fucking rules. I don't give a shit what they say.
Pro Street is slow.
Yeah, I'm a rookie. I'm looking for a slow class. It wouldn't take me long though to go, okay, I'm over this. I'm ready to go real fucking fast. I wonder what kind of ETs Pro Street put up. Mike? I wonder what a normal Pro Street ET is. Let's looking for something to kind of keep
you entertained.
Oh, so they're built to imitate a pro stock class. When the style originated in the 70s, it was inspired by the NHRA's drag racing pro stock class of the mid 70s. So is Pro Street kind of like an 80s kind of thing? 70s and 80s kind of class? Street cars built like pro stock drag racers, complete with wild modification back half rear suspension, wheel tubs, roll cages, massive rear tires, superchargers. I mean, it sounds like a pro mod to me. They weren't practical street cars either. Pro Street, style came to be called, was focused on the car show competition where the ticket to the winner's circle was a wild appearance and over the top engineering in the world exit. Huh.
Yeah, Nick says about 7-second quarter-mile times. Michael Talley says, thinks starting 660s would be good. That's still really fast. I agree.
660s? That's Wait, 660s in an eighth mile?
I think you run a 666 class. Woo!
Ooh, Slayer class.
There you go. That's how you get it sponsored.
So, okay. Pro Street car must be drag racing oriented and have wheel tubs under the back end that allow for oversized, very wide tires to be fitted under the stock body. Pro Street cars typically also stock bodied and ostensibly street driven.
So is yours pretty much that?
That's, I guess, my Cutlass is a pro street, yeah. Or a yeah, I guess it's pro street.
Sounds like it could qualify within that. I don't know.
I would definitely say it's pro street because I have all original interior, but it's tubbed out in the back with fucking 17-inch tires in the back, 31 and a half 17s on 15-inch rims. It's got fiberglass front end, fenders and hood. I mean, it's got a fuel cell, fuel pump. It's got a blown 454 with 427 L88 heads on it. Dual 650s. I mean, it's cool. I remember talking with Chris and I was telling him how great it sounded with the surge, and he goes, "Oh, that sounds like shit. That means it's fucked up. It's not running right." I'm like, wait, I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you wanted a cool blower surge. He's like, yeah, no, dude. He goes, you ever heard a Pro Mod sound like that? It's like, no. He's like, exactly. I'm like, man, all right.
Yeah, this is how we learn.
Maybe it's a preference thing. Maybe there's nothing wrong with some blower surge. I mean, it sounds cool. It's a shit ton of torque. I'll tell you that. Looking forward to the Batman being there. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be a cool car to see.
Yeah. Joker. We got some Joker action. It's going to be like Star Wars meets Joker. That's fun, dude. DC meets D's nuts. No,
yeah.
Just kidding. No, DC, and I know this is probably inappropriate for anybody watching our podcast on Tuesday nights. This is a little on the after hours side of things, so
yeah, we don't really shoot for appropriate.
Yeah, no, this is really not that appropriate. Tony Christensen. Yeah, all right. Why not? Tony Christensen. Pro Street. Pro Street or Pro Stock?
I bet if you pull up his name, it'll probably lead you to it. Just try Tony Christensen drag racing.
Oh, he passed away. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, how about that? Yeah, I like that class. That's good stuff. I'm all about it. All right, Prince Adam. I think I'm about wrapped up for this one, dude.
Likewise, I'm running through my checklist and looking at things I still got to pack. So, yep, I'm ready to call this one. And then nothing else. We will catch everybody hopefully at the track. And if not, or before that, Thursday night for the ADRL podcast, we'll be live on location with John Sullivan, possibly Aaron Lucas. We will see.
Yep, that'll be good. I've got to break down some cameras here myself, and we'll get to it, man. We'll get ready. Hit that road.
Hit that road. Lick that chode.
Run into Yoda and his cousin Choda.
Exactly.
and their nephew Scrota.
Yeah. The whole family.
Ah, fuck. All right, guys. Much love. Peace and chick grease.
Catch you next week. Bulls on parade.